Hey and welcome back to another Forza Horizon video. Today I want to give you a review of the game. A review from a person that was not supposed to like this game. I'm not a car person, I haven't played racing games in over 20 years, but I spent almost 250 hours on this game. If you are a car person, this game is an obvious choice, but it is as well for people that are not too interested in cars like me. It's a great game, and I will tell you why. But before we do that, I will go about the obvious stuff. So, obviously, it has great physics, the driving is amazing. It has an amazing Japan map. Like, look at this map, it's huge and it's so detailed. There's so many things you can find, there's so many like hidden treasures and like landmarks that you can recognize around the map. It's a joy, a real joy to explore this map and find all of the hidden things and stuff like that. So this was one of the best experiences for open world design I've ever had in games. Maybe only topped by Red Dead Redemption, obviously one of the best open world games ever made. But this map is a fantastic map design. Let's go into the inner city of Tokyo. I mean, currently the season is autumn, so obviously it looks even better then. But look at this design, look at the maps, look at the streets, look at everything. It's just beautifully made and very much attention to detail, which is like important for me as well. So yeah, the map, the physics, all of that is amazing. The graphics, obviously, look at this car, look at the reflections, it's amazing. And then, of course, there's the car collection. So I've not completed it fully, so I've not collected every single car, but I've collected a lot of them. I think I'm missing about 35 or something like that. More importantly, there's like a task where you need to like photograph every car in the game. So I'm only missing 6 cars. This one is bugged, so I don't want to drive it because it may corrupt my save. And then all of the other 5 cars are currently not in the game yet, so I cannot photograph them. So I photographed 613 of the available 619 cars. So this is like a huge task, obviously. It took a lot of time, but it was so much fun. It's actually reminding me of playing Pokemon and like collecting like Pokemon and making your collection complete and stuff like that. And this is one of the things that actually scratches an itch for me, like completing a collection, even if it's like not that I'm like particularly interested in every single car. It kind of like keeps me going and keeps me interested and keeps me engaged into the game. That I have something to do, something to complete. And I think for many people this might be true as well. So yeah, this is one of the amazing things that are kind of obvious. Of course, there's a lot of collection to do, but yeah, the game offers this as well. The next obvious thing I want to talk about is the audio design. You cannot hear much of it right now because have the game like quite silent, but every sound is like so good. Every engine sounds a little bit different. There's so much you can hear. You can hear the different kinds of like your tires losing grip and stuff like that. So the sound design, I assume, took a lot of work from the developer, and it is really good. It's really paying off. I love it so much. It's very enjoyable. Again, I have turned it down because I want you to like be able to hear me properly. So I usually like turn down game audio by quite a bit when I do recordings in game. But yeah, trust me, sound is very good. The next thing we can see on the map, if I actually apply the all filter, and this is that there is so much content to do. I was actually honestly very surprised in that because, you know, I played racing games 20 years ago and it was usually a bunch of races. So yeah, there were like different kinds of races. Sometimes you had like a street course and you had like a course in the countryside and stuff like that. Maybe a drifting, maybe a drag race. Yeah, all of these are like kind of common, but there's like so much different content in this game. There's like these speed zones. There's like these trailblazers where you like need to um, go to a specific targeted location, even if you go without following the roads. It's something you can do. There are like these barns you can find where you have cars. Obviously, you have drift zones. You have Tokyo races, which is like a specific kind of like Japanese style of racing in the mountains, where you have like these. I think they're called hairpins, where you like need to swerve around the corners. And then you have these events where you like actually earn your wristbands, which I found to be such a great spectacle. Obviously, they are a bit silly. They are kind of unrealistic, but it's still so much enjoyable to to have like this event that kind of feels like it's made for you. You are part of the you're the main character that is like in the focus of the attention for these kind of events and stuff like that. So I very enjoyed these. And obviously, there's like a bunch more stuff you can explore on the map, as you can see. I've usually, I think I did all of it, and I completed all of it at 3 stars as well. So this took a bunch of time as well to figure this out. But yeah, in general, there's like so much content to do, and this is even only the offline kind of content. There's obviously like multiplayer races. You can like fight other people in time attacks and street races and cross country races and stuff like that. So there's so much to do, and I really like that. So before doing this video, I tried to figure out what actually hooked me into this game. What was the initiator that made me like want to buy it and want to play it myself? And to be honest, I think it mainly was like the Japanese kind of theme, the Japan map, the Tokyo map, the kind of like realistic open world map. So obviously this is not Tokyo 1-to-1. Obviously there are no one is on the street. I assume Tokyo is one of the busiest cities in the world with lots of people walking around, driving around. So obviously this is like a creative choice to make it a bit more manageable. And obviously if there are too many people here, you wouldn't be able to drive. You would be in traffic jams all the time. But yeah, the small details, like you have shop fronts that look like you can go in there. Obviously you can't. So this is like blocked, but it looks like it. And it's like very much attention to detail that you see all of that, and that you can drive along this like sidewalk and see all of these businesses here. And this is like what really hooked me first into the game when I first played it for like an hour at my friend's house. To be able to explore one of the more, I would say, rare regions in video games, because many games play in America. A lot of games, obviously, like especially like medieval kind of games, play in Europe. There are a few games, I think, where you like travel to different countries in the world, like in Southeast Asia and stuff like that. I remember a special mission from Splinter Cell where you get to explore it. But as far as I know, there was never like a truly modern game for like an Asian country where you can just like enjoy an open world, drive around and feel it and see it and enjoy it. And this is like what actually hooked me to buy this game and to try it out, to want to try it out myself. And it paid off big time. It's like a huge map that is so enjoyable to discover and to drive around and to explore. So yeah, this is what got me into the game. And then the next question obviously is, what kept me playing? What was the thing that kept my interest into the game for more than 250 hours? And it's honestly, as I said, a bit like Pokemon, the collection of things. Like, oh man, look at that! How beautiful is this? Holy shit, this game looks so good. And this is obviously one of the things that I mentioned in the obvious section. How good the game looks, and that you can get like shots like this that are blowing my mind, that this is even possible in a video game. That you can freely drive around and make your own choices in. Is so amazing. We are living in a great age. But what I was saying is that the collecting part, the Pokemon part of the game, is obviously something that got me hooked and that got me interested in doing most of the content. If you look at my collection journals, there's a few things missing. Obviously, Horizon plays like online races, so I did a bit of online racing, but I need to do a bit more to complete that. Then we have the stunt party. I've never seen a wreckage stunt party, so this one I need to like figure out when it's up and then do it. And then this is like linked skills, where you have to like do skills with other players. Some of it was bugged, so I haven't like forced it, but whatever I could collect while just playing normally, I did. And then obviously Horizon promo, there's a few cars that are missing. Festival playlist, yeah, it's Horizon Stunt Party, so I need to like complete this one as well. And then if you go to Discover Japan, I haven't completed the food deliveries. Kinda got a bit bored doing it. This is one of the negative things I will talk about at a later point in the video, but yeah, sneak peek. This was not enjoyable. Drift Loop Japan, yeah, I don't enjoy drifting too much, but I plan to finish it at some point. And then basically everything else I did do, and I did enjoy very much. So yeah, the progression, the collection, and that you have so much to do is actually what got me like hooked into the game. It's a bit of a grind as well, but I kind of think games need a little bit of a grind to keep you interested, to keep your attention for a long time. You kind of like need a little bit of a grind as well. And talking about the grind and progression in general, there's like a rate where the progression is compared to the grind and how much you move forward in the game when you spend a set amount of time. And I think Forza Horizon 6 hit that perfectly. So there's a bit of an annoyance in the sense about money, like collecting money in the game, and kind of like how they want to make money with the game. This is something that will come in the negative point section. But in general, there are so many races. There are so many like zones, like drift zones, speed zones. There are so many uh, things like you can collect and you can do in this game, like the photographs as well. There's obviously luck-based stuff as well. So this game has like this wheel spin system. I currently don't have one, otherwise I would show you. But yeah, you like press a button and there's like a one-arm bandit kind of animation where you can like collect a car or like other things like clothing. Closing as well, I think is like very good. Not sure if I can show that right now. Let's go into photo mode and then I can like show my driver. So this is my driver. The character models are a bit odd sometimes. Not sure why the car is glitching like that, but the character models are a bit odd sometimes, and especially the face looked kind of weird, like not human actually. So I made the creative decision to like actually use a mask. But it's very detailed in the sense that you can put on like a lot of different clothing. There's like hearing aids. There's like small things you can put around your wrists and stuff like that. The shoe selection is actually quite good. So there's a lot of stuff you can do in the sense that you can customize your character and your car obviously as well. So this should be obvious that you can do a lot of things with your car. And this is actually quite nice. So there's always something you can collect, you have something you can do, be it with like actual like racing or be it with like progression, in the sense that you like collect wheel spins and then it's a bit luck based. Oh my god, the city at night looks good as well. Holy shit. There's a lot of customization you can do in terms of like tuning your car. So yeah, there's a lot of like things you can like select, and once you've selected stuff, let me just like pick a few things, like this, maybe this as well, so like this, and then install the parts, and then you pay for them, and then it does what it says. Obviously installs the part, and then you can like go to custom tuning where you can set up like tire pressure, gearing, alignment, anti-roll bar, springs, dampening, aero, brake, and differential. And all of these options are actually like so important. I tried to like tune a car myself. It's actually quite complicated. I used like a guide video to do it, and it actually worked. So the car was not playable before. I wasn't able to like put the power on the street, and then I changed a bunch of settings, tuned the car, and was actually like working great. So I enjoyed the experience very much. But overall, it is like a lot easier to just like look up these pre-built tunes where people like spend the time hitting the highway seasonal championship is like a special tuning for this kind of event. Maybe we can find something road racing. So this sounds good. There's a guy that spent probably like multiple hours like figuring out the perfect tune for this car, and then he uploaded it, and now we can just like with 2 clicks install that on our car. And the same goes actually for like the visual design of your car. Obviously you can like paint your car. There's like an editor for it. I actually never spent really much time like using this, which I will probably do at some point because it looks awesome that you like can do a lot of stuff like that. Holy shit, there are so many different options. It's actually crazy, but more importantly, you can actually find designs from other people. So some people spend like time making like very complicated like design projects where they like spend probably tens, if not hundreds of hours like making very beautiful custom-made designs for every car, and you can like look through them, and then if you find something that you really enjoy, I like this one. This looks great. Ooh, this one looks amazing as well. It has like this withered, rusty kind of design, and you can like take this design. Okay, it looks a bit odd on the car itself, but yeah, you can just like pick designs um, from other people that spend a lot of time on them and just download them and use them. And it's not only like benefiting you in the sense that you get like a more interesting looking car. Let's actually find this one as well that I really enjoyed. They will get money like credits in the game if you download their designs, and I found that to be like a very intriguing concept. So both sides like get something out of the deal. You get like very nice looking cars. It looks really good. I wouldn't be able to like do this myself, I think. And then they get like credits in the game, and they get like a designer rank and get special benefits and stuff like that. So this is like a really good community design in my opinion. And this is important for another reason. If you're like a complete casual like me that never played this game much and like jumps in, I have no idea how to tune a car, how to make it like good, how to make it good handling, and for different situations what kind of settings I need to use. And obviously I don't have any like patience and probably not the required skill to make beautiful designs like this. But other people are, and it's like great that you can be on both sides of these extremes, that you can be like a complete casual like me who probably downloads every tuning and every like design of the car, but there's like depth. There's like people who can dive into that and spend like 40 hours on making the perfect design or tuning the cars to absolute perfection. And this is like really good in the sense that both sides can play the game to what they enjoy the most. I enjoy like driving around and enjoying the game. Other people might enjoy it more if they can actually like tune a car and spend a lot of time on awesome designs. You might ask, is this becoming your new main game? And the straight up answer is no, it will probably never be a main game for me. There are a few different reasons, and some of them are actually quite hard for me to figure out because I honestly sometimes don't know why some games keep me like entertained for thousands of hours, and other games I only spend like a few hundred, if that, on them. But I can clearly see the downsides of this game. At some point, it becomes obviously quite repetitive in the sense you need to grind money. There's like the most efficient method to do that, to grind money. So you will do that if you need money. The races, even online, even with multiplayer, can be still quite repetitive in the sense that, there are not like too many different tracks. There's a lot of them, so don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm complaining about the overall number of tracks, but obviously at some point you've seen all of them, and then you might be interested in perfecting them, but that is not something I want to do. And this is why the amount of content is kind of like limited for me as a casual player. And it misses for me like the huge aspect of like an MMO where you have people and you achieve something together. Obviously you can co-op race, you can play parts of the story together in this game as well, but it's not like, for example, in World of Warcraft, where you like try to beat a raid with your raid group, or you try to play M+ and go for title with the homeboys. So this is not something that is possible in this game, at least not for me. There might be an option to do that in some kind of like event labs. That's like custom maps you can make in this game. But it's like not hooking me enough to yeah to make it the main game, to make it my main focus if I'm playing video games. Which doesn't mean that I will stop playing this game right now, because I still have a lot of fun. There's a lot of things I want to do, and especially if the expansion's coming and more content for the game releasing, it will be the kind of game where we will say, hey, let's play a little bit of Forza tonight, and that's fine. But it's not something that I want to like spend major amount of time on during my usual like day and routine. Not It's not comparable to a game like Tarkov, where I spent like over 2,500 hours on, or obviously World of Warcraft with 19,000 hours, or Guild Wars. All of these games, there's like so much to do, there's so much engagement, there's so much like community, and this is kind of a bit missing in this game. That, yeah, I can play it with my friends. Yeah, you can like do time attacks together, and then you can help each other out and like finding the perfect racing line and stuff like that, finding tunes, all of that stuff. But it's not, in my opinion, like comparable to the nature of, for example, playing in Plus, where you like need to coordinate with the 4 other people in a way deeper level. And this is kind of what's missing for me in this game. And obviously, it doesn't want to be that, so that's okay. It's just that I think that's what's keeping me from making this my main game. So, you might ask, how much is there to do? Again, I spent almost or over 250 hours on this game, and in my sense of completion, I completed it basically. So there's obviously a few things that are open to do. This will obviously take a few more hours to complete. But overall, in the sense what I want to achieve, I completed this game. And this will be the perfect segue into the negatives about the game. So this game is very grindy if you want to like get all of the cars, and I understand that. They want to sell their car vouchers, which is like a paid system in the store, where you can you can obviously buy these car vouchers that allow you to like buy cars basically straight up. And I understand that they want to make money. Furthermore, this game is not designed to be finished in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I think it took me about 3 weeks, 2.5, to finish this game. It's designed to last multiple years, and obviously if you only have like an hour in the evening to play it, or 2 hours, then the content in this game and the time it takes you to finish it will actually be like multiple years. So I understand that, but in the sense for me that I want to achieve a specific goal, which is especially now finishing the collection of all cars, it becomes very grindy and very repetitive. For me, the current method I use to make money is actually I go to this Rivals, I select street racing, the Colossus. This used to be like an AFK farm method that you can use. You can use the Tacoma still, the FE edition, and then you race 1 lap, and then you go out, and then you collect 140k or something. And this is something I would do. Like I use the driver Anna to drive the lap. I go AFK, I do something else, for example like work or take a shower, anything like that, and then I come back and then I collect my money. And yeah, it kind of like is a very grindy way to achieve what I want. And yeah, this is like something I don't like it. But I can understand where they're coming from. Again, this game is not designed to be finished in 2 weeks, and obviously they want to make money selling the car vouchers. So this is something, yeah, I kind of dislike it, but I get where they're coming from. The next thing about the game is that it's fucking expensive, and yeah, it's really expensive. So I got the Ultimate Edition, I got the car pass, I got the VIP thing with that. So I got all of the extras that give you like more cars, more content. I assume the Ultimate Edition means I don't have to pay for future DLCs. At least I hope that's how it works. So yeah, this game can be, or it is, very expensive. It is around 120 bucks if you buy the Ultimate Edition. And it gives you a lot of stuff, don't get me wrong, but it's still a lot of money for a game that, at least in my case, I play for about 250 hours. That's around 50 cents per hour of playing this game. You might say, well, this is not a lot, and if you compare that to like a feature film in a cinema, that is true, but then take a look at other games that I played for thousands of hours, and I spent maybe 50 bucks on them, or a little bit more, and then there's like a completely different ratio of money invested compared to the playtime that I get out of them. So in my opinion, this game is very expensive. I'm not saying it's not worth it, but I'm saying you should be careful with your decisions, and I did not buy the Ultimate Edition straight up. I first played around 40-50 hours in the game before I got it. But yeah, be warned, it is expensive, and if you plan to like buy car vouchers, then it gets even more expensive. That is like kind of insane how much money you can spend on that. So let's sum this all up. You are not a car person, why should you buy this game? Well, if you're a collector, this is one of the greatest games you can play, and there's so much to collect. Like a bunch of clothing, a bunch of cars, like you can decorate them in different ways that fit your style. There's so much to explore as well, so for an exploration game, this is like huge. There's a lot to do in Forza. There's a lot of different gameplay, especially what I think is actually quite important. There's a lot of different gameplay you can get out of this game. What you should expect is that it is obviously a car-focused game, so there's no like getting around that. It is made for car people, and if you're a car person, you might enjoy this game even more. But I can say, from the perspective of someone that loves open world games, that is not like too fond of cars, this got me a lot of enjoyment over the last couple of weeks. So there's like a definitely, I would say, a thumbs up, and like a recommendation to actually try this game if you can, and then see if you like it. And even if you're not a car person, this game might be for you. Alright, this will be quite a long video, I think. I've been rambling for like an hour or something. I will obviously cut it down a bit, but yeah, this I felt the need to like do this video to explain to people what this game can give you, and to encourage you to try it out, because it's a beautifully made game, and it should be supported and should be enjoyed by many people. Alright, I hope you liked the video. If so, it would be nice if you like and subscribe. See you on the next one. Bye bye.